You know, something interesting I noticed, all the birthday requests are making reference to God and Christ and faith, and, you know, everybody is using God in their birthday requests. But that's the, you know, that's not the only place you should use God. It's almost like we have become cultural Christians where we will say happy birthday, may the Lord bless you. Charlie, we should use God also in our decision making. We should use God in our you know, in our principles, in the way we live.
Yes.
It shouldn't just be. It's very easy, you know, when you read the messages. Happy birthday to this. May God continue blessing. God continue blessing. You know, it's not a bad thing, and I'm not saying people should stop it, but I'm just saying that people should, because, you know, when you look at the way we live in Ghana, when you look at the way we drive, when you look at the way our attitude to many things, I don't think we're a God-fearing society. We're a God-using society. We're not a God-fearing society. So because God using is like we use it in our politics. We use God. It's like, you know, when I interviewed Dan Kamini, I said something. He said there are a lot of people who do miracles in his name but don't know him, because if you take the car of somebody and you use the car key, the car will respond to you.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you own the car. And his point was that a lot of people in church, a lot of Christians are just using God. And I feel like in the society, because the real test of knowing God is not the way you talk about him in your requests. You know, happy birthday, may God bless you, the Lord continue guidance, you know. So observe how people sell, observe how people do business, observe how they
relate.
Yeah. So you can use very simple things, how they drive. So there's no policeman, there's a traffic light. Is there, because if you are somebody who really knows God, in the way you even drive, it will show. You know, considerate driving. There's a certain law in you that, so, like, you know, there are people who, I was in a car someday and then some people were driving and there's no traffic light, and you should see how their reaction is. It's like, once the traffic light is not working, there's no police person there, there's no restraint. Okay. Now, a person who knows God, even though there's no policeman, there's no CCTV camera, there's still a restraint. So I want to tell Ghanaians that, you know, we are, and you see that the reason things know they be is also because of that. You know, we are from the top to the bottom. We will use it in our national pledge, God bless our homeland, Ghana. You know, we'll say it in our, when the politicians are campaigning, they use gospel songs. Gospel musicians go and dance. We use scriptures.
Inshallah.
You know, but God is not mocked. You know, what you sow, you reap. And I feel like we're reaping. We've sown to the wind and we are reaping the whirlwind. You know, that's what I mean. I'm not here to condemn, but it's clear. It's very, very clear. It's very, very clear. And there are issues we'll deal with one by one. But I just want to tell people that it's good to wish birthday message and say, happy birthday, God bless you, God. God, he doesn't bless liars who, you know, he's good. So he'll let the rain fall on both the wicked and the good. That one there is true. But a country cannot advance if it doesn't respect the truth, because one of the things God doesn't compromise on is truth. If you say you fear God and lies are the order, you can't. You will deceive people. You will deceive yourself, which is delusion anyway. You know, but God is not mocked. Yes. Galatians chapter 6, verse 6 to 9 says, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever a man sows, the same shall he reap. Whatever a country sows, the same shall he reap." So, what is Ghana reaping? Inflation, currency depreciation, corruption,
Citi dollar everywhere.
Yesterday I was watching TV and like just looking at even road construction, people are stressed. They have basic things people do. You know, life is not supposed to be the way it is here. Look, some people live in other countries. You can get to work early. I'm not saying everything is perfect in those places, but there are so many things that don't work here because the society, the leaders, and all of this starts from leadership. Okay, when leadership says leadership needs to set a signal for truth. The leadership must let society know, because the basic definition of leadership is that leadership punishes wrong and leadership rewards good. If you read the Bible, it's very clear. So if you're a leader in the house, the reason when something happens, your son will come and tell you is because he expects you to punish wrong.
Yes. Take action.
So if you, the father, don't punish wrong, you are sending a message to your son that Papa Nyeshri, Boni Nyeshri. So if leadership sees wrong and they frown on it because they are from the same political party, somebody's done something wrong, Do you understand me? It's not right. So we need to take God beyond the birthday thing. You know,
I feel you
we
so
need
much.
to stop it. It's not good.
I feel you so deeply, and also because then when you also travel to nations where the people there don't believe in our God, they don't believe in any God at all, or they're just they are not as religious as we are. Things still work, you know, and so. I don't know, Bernard, you get my point. Like, people are living in places where they don't believe in God. They think that, but they are more disciplined than we are.
Because, you see, it is because they are respecting a certain spiritual law of order. Order.
Discipline.
You see, religion, I don't know how we conceptualize, whatever, but I believe that one aspect or one rule of whatever religion it is anybody follows, and when you study all religions, there's one cardinal rule that runs to order. And you find that those societies advance because they are built on the principles of order. You understand? Don't cross the red light. They don't cross the red light. Don't park here. They don't park there.
Because there's also enforcement.
There's also enforcement.
So I'm going somewhere with this, and gentlemen, this is not even my main topic. Just something that came to my head as you were doing the birthday request.